Hi, so this is the second video on hourly count any day. So if you haven't seen the first video, do check it out. I will leave a link just up here for you to check it out. So this video, I'm going to talk about the things that which I haven't got time to talk about in the last video. And so let's go back to the select date tab. So like I said on the first video is summarize the summary tab. But what I forgot to mention, this part, all partners and all SMM partners summarize this area. So I literally done a sum to calculate everybody who's in. And so I got all partners. All partners is actually counting from this here until the end. So it's literally everyone except the SM. That's all partners. So the shop floor partners will be all the words that have got shop floor. So that is the calculation on here. And the back of house is literally all along here. Yeah. So my purpose of doing that is so that anybody who wanted to work out how many people is actually in front of the house and the back of the house, they can actually just visualize it, as well as how many managers are in the house. Yeah, and how many people are totally in the house. So the next part I'm going to be talking about is really the accuracy of the data being collected, because when you actually look at these figures, you just assume that everything is the truth. But I will tell you, the data is only as accurate as the people who actually keep the data. And so I'm going to go to my demonstration tab, and I'll go to my demonstration file to talk about it. Now, this column actually collects the people's name, and then this column is collecting people's hours. And I'm actually counting this here, these text, which is rota time, but it doesn't work out who is the ex partner and who is the because some partner have a new rota and old rota, and then the department doesn't bother to delete the old rota. So that's quite common. I'm going to go to the file which that particular um this particular area is taken from. So this is my demonstration file. And so let me make this a bit smaller. So what you find is that people actually try and fool the spreadsheet and hide. You see, when you see the two arrows like this, let me see. When you actually see the two arrows like this, it means they have hidden somebody. See, ex partner one, and then you have got trying to go over here, ex partner two. Yeah. So if you actually hide people like this, you're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody. The figures on this partner count is still counting your ex partners. So you're delivering the wrong result. So the other spreadsheet, which is the any day spreadsheet, will pick up the wrong figure. And what I find is that some people have got a new rota. So what they do, one person occupy two columns. So there will be double counting. Yeah. So I thought I'd tell you, do not take all of these as concrete. It's just a guide, because it is literally as accurate as how people enter the data to be. And so I have set it up so that um, is everything is like with a drop down where you can choose a time. I've done this on purpose so that there is a set format. So if everything is done in the set format like this will actually be counting. So 16th of July, hold on, 16th of July. So therefore, if you add OT overtime to coach um, to the coach free OT overtime. Okay, that is allowed because I've actually done the formula that if you actually have text behind the road time, it will still work, but not text before the road time. You really mess the data up, really. Yeah. And then what else do I need to say? Oh yes, is this part is very important. I can't believe I'm not talking about it. I got a button here which selects the range you're counting from. And for example, you will need to uh, double check if the area I'm counting from is correct. So on this particular spreadsheet, I'm counting from non-shop floor start, which is this number 48 row downwards. But actually, I should be counting shop floor start, which is 56. Now, I'm going to do that up here. Hold on. C48. All right. Shop floor. Shop floor start. So if I actually do shop floor start, the range that is counting from is from 56 row to 200 row. 56 row to 200 row, which is perfect. It's counting all the way down. Um, because sometimes the non-shop floor will have people like the selling coach or other people that you don't want to count. That's why I put markers on the spreadsheet so that I can actually count certain group of people. So that's why it's very important not to delete the markers which I put in. The most common markers I put in will be SM start, non-shop floor start, and shop floor start. That's the most common marker that which I put, and also the word end as well. This is very important. Not for this spreadsheet, but for um, the general function of this spreadsheet. The word end is very important. It's part of formula for something. Yeah, so I hope this video will be informative for you. Is the piece of work here is fairly accurate, but it's only as accurate as the people who um, put put the data in. To be honest, yeah. Thank you very much. Goodbye.